We spent billions of dollars to master the art of speed, to push the limits of aerodynamics. But nature mastered it millions of years ago. Without fuel, without metal. Meet the fastest living being on our planet. You might think it's the cheetah. But in the world of true speed, the cheetah is standing still. Not this. This is the Mach 1 hunter. A biological missile, reaching speeds that would shatter our bones. The peregrine falcon, 389 kilometers per hour. This is the Falco peregrinus. But 50 years ago, this bird was a ghost. Nearly wiped out by a single chemical DDT. Their eggs were so thin they crushed under the mother, on the brink of total extinction. But thanks to a global conservation miracle, the king of the skies made its return. From a few dozen pairs to thousands, they didn't just return, they conquered the world. Now, they rule our skylines. But how does a creature of flesh and bone survive the physics of a 300-kilometer dive? To find out, we have to look at the stoop. When it's time to hunt, the falcon transforms. It adopts the perfect aerodynamic teardrop, the most efficient shape in the known universe. This is the stoop. At these speeds, air pressure would explode your lungs. But inside their nose, they have these bony tubercles. They act like baffles in a jet engine intake, siphoning off the pressure so the bird can breathe. Their eyes have built-in high-speed goggles, keeping the moisture in and the debris out at 200 miles per hour. 100 meters per second. Pulling G-forces that would black out a human pilot. A heart beating at 600 times per minute. Every feather is a micro-adjustment in the wind. Gravity is the engine, physics is the pilot, minimizing drag to almost absolute zero. These black stripes act like anti-glare paint, just like a professional athlete on the field. Focus is everything, because speed is useless without precision. Inside this eye is technology we can't replicate. They have 2 foveae per eye. One for wide-angle horizon scanning, and one that acts like a powerful telephoto lens. They can spot a target from miles away. While we see a speck, they see the individual feathers. They have built-in filters to cut through haze and glare. Total 4K resolution. Their neck is a natural gimbal stabilizer. The target is tracked. The hunter is ready. But the hunt has moved to the concrete jungle. Why are these birds obsessed with our cities? Skyscrapers are just artificial cliffs to them. To a falcon, Manhattan is just a massive canyon. And cities have one thing in abundance: fast food. The humble pigeon. A high-calorie, easy-to-find meal. But city life gave them a new superpower: night vision. They've adapted to hunt using our artificial glow. hunting 24/7 inches, the city that never sleeps. Safe from ground predators like foxes or raccoons. A fortress in the clouds, mastering the urban wind tunnels. Office workers witness the world's fastest dive. A wild spectacle in the middle of a workday. This isn't a bite. It's a mid-air collision. They don't use their beak to kill. They use their clenched talons like a boxing glove. At 200 miles per hour, that punch is devastating. The prey is usually dead before it hits the ground. Precision timing. If the impact doesn't do it, this will. A specialized tool for a quick, humane kill. Zero wasted energy. The reward for the ultimate dive. Fuel for the next generation. Learning the family business. But this bird is more than just a hunter. Its name literally means the wanderer. Peregrine. They are some of the greatest travelers on Earth. Arshawu. 000 kilometers in a single migration. Crossing continents, oceans, and deserts. Sheer endurance. Flying for days without a permanent rest. Taking advantage of any perch they find. From the frozen north to the tropical south. Tracked by satellites. Admired by the world. The wanderer returns. A masterpiece of aerodynamics. Nature's perfect design. A bridge between nature and our modern world. Next time you look up at a city skyscraper, look for the speck in the sky. You are looking at the fastest life on Earth. This is the Mach 1 hunter. Did you know the peregrine was once extinct? Subscribe for more tales of nature's engineers. Catch our next episode on the harpy eagle. Lightweight but strong as carbon fiber. Maximum strength at minimum weight. Generating massive lift with every stroke. Like individual fingers controlling the air. The blood is forced to the brain by powerful valves. A high-pressure fuel pump for a biological jet. Agility at 100 miles per hour. The ultimate air brake. The predator is always one step ahead. Speed meets maneuverability. In London, they have a different strategy. They've learned the train schedules. Timing the pigeons as they emerge. Ambush at the speed of sound. The king of the city. In Dubai, they hunt across the tallest towers, the highest hunting perch on the planet. A dizzying advantage, startling the humans in their glass cages. Master of the heights. While the eagle has power, and the goshawk has agility, the peregrine owns the speed. Unrivaled in the animal kingdom. Built for one purpose. Humans have admired them for 4,000 years. The god of the sky was a falcon. The bird for a prince. A bond between man and beast. Still the ultimate partner in the hunt. Now we watch them from space. Discovering their hidden roots. 500 miles without a drop of water. Tactical stops in a global journey. Survival at the edge. New threats in a modern sky. Evolution must keep up with technology. We are helping them adapt, inspiring the next generation. The wonder of the wild, breathing while others would suffocate. Constant oxygen even during the stoop. Dense fibers for extreme performance. Managing the massive heat of a dive. Washing off the dust of the city. Waterproof and aerodynamic. Perfect maintenance. A truly global citizen. Watching over history. Ancient power in a modern world. Grace in every movement. The sound of the high sky. Curiosity of a predator. The guardian of the concrete canyons. A masterpiece of nature. Look closer. Stay fast.